Hello. If you are unsure on how to use the VL-49 tarantula, this is a very brief crash course on how to use it. So, starting with the sponson pylons, you have two options, the 25mm flex gunpowder mounts, or the IRM missiles. Personally, I always go with the IRM missiles. These can be used to intercept other missiles, and can be used to great effect against other aircraft. You can indeed shoot down an Ifrit with this, I have done it before. The chin-mounted gun isn't the most necessary in the world, you can go without it, but it is still a nice thing to have in case you're out of all other options and you just need a weapon. Floor missile rack, it sounds useless, but trust me, it's not. This thing is absolutely devastating against convoys. If you're able to hover in place or you're able to go by quickly, you can absolutely just destroy every convoy known to man with one of these. This side gun mount, the 76, if you hover in place while using it, it can overheat, so do be aware of that. So try to stay moving while you're using it. You also got to keep in mind this thing has pretty much no maximum range. As long as you're high enough up and you tilt your gun up the right angle, you basically can just fires off as many shells as you want. But do be aware, the 76mm gun on this thing only targets one troop at a time, and will keep shooting at that said troop until the troop dies. But the thing is, the shells cannot switch target once mid-air, so do be aware of that. Going on to the cargo bay, we have many different vehicles. These vehicles can be useful for capturing enemy air bases. So if you're wondering what to do with an LCV-25, what you can do is fly over an enemy airbase and use these two to capture it. It is a pretty good combination for that. These can also be used to be set up in positions to give yourself a tactical advantage. For example, the HLTR, while massively increasing the weight on your aircraft, you can place it on mountains to provide your team with a tactical advantage of sight, so to prevent any players from sneaking up to your airbase. There's also the supply containers. So for example, the naval supply containers does not need to be dropped on ships. It can be placed anywhere within 200 meters of them, and they can float, so do be aware of that. You don't need to put them on the flight deck of the carrier, you will cause another 9/11. The containers actually, they do explode very violently. You can use them as bombs, but please be aware, just do not drop them too hard. Hover in place before you drop them, and hover close to the ground. Not hugging the ground, but close to it. So that should be what you mostly need to know about the tarantula. So I hope you enjoyed this crash course, and I hope it provided at least some use to you.